So, have you ever been to a party where they bring out the most fun game involving long sticks and a crowd of people cheering for the single person in the middle to take it all the way? Of course, I'm talking about Limbo. Yes, there is a video game called Limbo as well, where you pull off spider legs and drown other kids. But for the purpose of this example, we will use the IRL Limbo. If you haven't played it, here are the rules. You have to bend on your back and go through the gap created by the stick and the floor without touching both, similar to that one scene in The Matrix where Neo dodges those bullets. So back to the story. You then proceed to put the pole on the lowest rung because that's how much of a boss you are, but proceed to fail miserably when you hit the floor because even though it's hard to believe, you're not the gymnast you think you always were. Then you proceed to jerk your leg straight into the pole, which then flies into your friend's little sister's face. So you're hurt both physically and emotionally, and you've managed to kung fu kick the pole into a 4-year-old's face. No? Just me? Well, moving on swiftly. But that's not the point. The common chant happens to be, "How low can you go?" in that typical catchy tune. So when Shaolin was released in this week's patch, OB37, I looked at his cards and actually wondered in that same catchy tune, how fast can he go? Turns out a lot of people missed that detail, and of course they will, if they move past the broken hitboxes, the countless posts complaining about how loud the string sounder actually is. Like, guys, stop. Seriously. We get it. However, the aptly named "I think we're all missing the best part of Shaolin" by the Reddit user The Hills Haves Able Eyes didn't miss it. Reading the thread, Luzcrow takes it one step further and in theory writes up how we can get up to 310% of the movement speed. So, with the curious mind I have and the desire to not revise for how differentiation affects economic trends, I asked for help from the best players the game has to offer. Turns out that they were all busy, so I settled for the next best thing, a comment in the Paladins Discord. So, with the crew of 4 experts, we ventured into the realm. Luzcrow in his post calculated that we can reach up to the speeds of 310%. But how? His composition with the loadout will be as followed. Shaolin would need Wanderlust 4, Daring Escape 4, Run Like the Wind 2, and for his item he would need Nimble 3. But the other champions, I hear you say. Well, Maldumba would need to use his Enchanted Snake and heal us utilizing Swift Spirits 4. Pip would also join in the healing action with Pep in the Step 4. Grover, not one to miss all this action, will use Gentle Breeze 4, and finally Barrick will need to put up his barricade, which will run Accelerator 4. Because it's a bunch of guys faffing around, I decided to do this in a bot match. So the plan will be to capture the point and then we will walk back to our designated spot. But first we need to farm credits, specifically I did. So here is me and my experts farming bots. Right, now we have our credits for Nimble 3, let's do this! As we can see from this footage, this is me scaling the walk, which will be used to compare how fast we actually go. So in order to get our 310%, we need to use the skills in a particular order. That order happens to be Withdraw first, then use Planted, Cancel that immediately. While I am implanted, everyone spams me with their heals and Barrick places his shield, and then we run like the wind.
Yep. Oh, that's fast. Yeah, that's really fast.
As we can see, it's not the 300% we were hoping for. But why is that? Well, simply put, hi-rez don't want us to have fun. No, not really. Jokes apart, mechanics wise, only the highest buff is applied. In this case, our Nimble 3 and Barrick's Accelerator 4 combined, and we got up to 130%. Not the 300 we were looking for. If we go back to the Reddit thread, we can even see Bubbly and hi-rez Massey commenting on it. Moral of the story, never, ever, ever trust Reddit. Just kidding, guys. It's RTFT, which stands for Read the Full Thread. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the realm.
Oh, B. I was wondering how we're gonna do B, like when you pushed it. It's okay. Wow.